Hello gamers, and welcome back to Challenge of the Five Realms. Here we are starting part 10, where we're going to go see exactly what's going on in Buntonderry and move on with the game. We're going to go ahead and clear out this town, then we're going to continue on the main quest. Throughout this town there's plenty of people, all of them have certain things. Hello stranger, hope I can help you. You look like a fighter. Are you a sheriff? I hope you're here to hunt the bandits that have been terrorizing Buntonderry. I'm so worried I wear a sword while I'm in the market. Well, that's my problem. What can I do for you? Would you like to buy some meat? I have a butchered steer half for 15 gold pieces. Would you like to buy it? Alright, now, here's the thing. There's a certain part of this game where you need meat. And here in Buntonderry is the only place you can get actual meat. So without the meat, if you don't get the meat, then you can't complete that part. But if you get the meat, and then whenever you choose eat in your party before you get to that part, you will eat the meat. Your party will eat the meat, and then the meat will be gone, and then you can't get it anymore and actually complete the storyline. So for now, we're not going to get this meat, and we're going to come back to Buntonderry whenever we're ready to do that part and get it. There's a lot of things in this game where if you're not careful, you completely mess up your whole game. Two of which are actually here in Buntonderry. But for now, we're not going to get this meat. And as you can see, anybody you choose to say no to, you can always come back to and buy whatever you did not get before. Whereas if you buy it, you can't get it again. Well, let's see what he has. You've heard the rumors about the shadows to the south, young man. One of these lamps is excellent proof against the night. I'll let you have a lantern and lantern oil for 6 gold pieces. Are you interested? I choose to just really buy everything, just in case something happens to be special that I can only get in a certain spot. I clear out the town buying everything, because money's not really an issue in this game. Here's your lantern, just regular lantern, and the oil, just regular oil. Okay, I have never actually used a lantern in the game. It's pretty much it's light time all around, so why does anybody really need a lantern? So, but let's go ahead and see what we got. Do not turn from us, O Lamsha, though we have been prideful, though we have taken thy gift of light as a birthright, though in denying the darkness we deny your mercy and generosity. We beseech you not to consign us to darkness. We look to you to send forth some avatar of holiness to save us. That would be me. Hello, young gentleman. You have the look of a traveler. Perhaps you can use one of these backpacks on the road. They cost only 4 gold pieces. Would you like to buy one? Sure thing. You should get plenty of use from this. The pack has been replaced in your trunk. You seem distraught. What ails you? Is there anything I can do to help? I'm afraid there isn't much anyone can do now. Those bloody bandits robbed me at sword point yesterday. They took everything I had to sell. Oh, okay. And the darkness that lurks in the south passages presages that which is described by the Apocalypto. Recall Vendritt's injunction to the shadow monkeys. In the south shall come a shadow beyond death, the blackness without depths, in which shall be prepared the path for my return to this realm. Thus it is written, thus it is coming to pass. And the darkness shall give truth to the lie. Kings will be driven low, and beggars cloaked in purple. We shall slaughter the sacred beasts, and of their flesh we shall feast. Cathedrals will come as bordellos, and the modest shall discard their garments. It is the time of the dream, the doom of our ancestors. It is the day of realm death. Take a look at these fur boots, friend. They'll keep your feet warm in the coldest and wettest of weather. I'll let you have them at a good price, because I need the business. Those damn bandits have people so frightened they won't carry their money far enough to spend it. Will you buy the boots for 7 gold pieces? Hope you live to put many miles on these boots. As you can see, Buntonderry has a bandit problem. Everybody's talking about the bandits. There is our quest for Buntonderry. And this guy. The Book of Shadows tells of Vendret, the reptile king, tells of his loveless conception, of his fetid gestation, tells how he slew his mother as he clawed himself hissing from the birth canal, tells of his willful rise to adulthood and the mad isolation of his years, tells how he did tear the blackness from his own soul and did in hate and bitterness cast that darkness over Alonia. Thus did the great blackness obscure the civilization of our ancestors. Thus did life in Alonia end until Lamsha banished the darkness and rebuilt the cities. Hear me, once again comes the reptile king. Once again we seek Lamsha to spread the light. Hey, you there. I've got my eye on you. Don't go trying to steal anything or you'll be sorry. Damn bandits have robbed me 3 times. If you're here to try a 4th, you have a fight on your hands. I'm not a bandit, and I haven't come to steal anything. Well, maybe you have some fresh gold to spend. The meat is all fresh. A few pounds only cost 7 gold pieces. Would you like to buy some? No, not yet. Well, if you're not going to buy anything, you better leave. Sorry, but with these bandits around, I can't trust anyone. And again... what's that saying? You see a butcher, a sunken chest, and thin arms make him appear much older than he probably is. Go back to him again, and then you can buy it. Same as always. Don't buy it, come back and get it. We got rations. We don't need to eat meat. Not when it's so damn important. And then this guy. Welcome, I am Koskar. Look at all of this meat. I have slaughtered and butchered all of these beasts personally. Look at these cuts. Only 8 gold pieces for several pounds of meat. Would you like to buy it? No. Well, look around. You might find something you like. Look at all of this wonderful meat. Notice its texture, its coolness, its smell, its cheery pink color. Moving on. We'll get to the farmland and stuff over here soon. Go check that out in a bit. Finish up all these houses over here. The people of Buntonderry are proud that the new king of Alonia has chosen to visit our village so early in his rule. Had you told us of your coming, we would have prepared a welcome worthy of a king. All each of us can do now is pledge our loyalty to the crown. Our farms have fed Alonians for generations, and Lamsha, willing, will continue to do so for generations. And here is the edge of town. Okay. Already in here. Nothing in here. Let's check out this big building right here. Duke Honeyguski. It is a relief to see a friendly face. The life of a prince of Alonia is no longer an easy one. Our cousin Gorman is an obvious usurper, but recent troubles in Buntonderry prohibit my aiding you in your trials. As you can surmise by some of the damaged buildings and burned crops, Buntonderry is plagued by a band of vandals and thieves. Our sheriff is brave and competent, but he is only one man and has been missing for over 3 days. We fear the outlaws may have killed him. I was about to appeal to your father for help when he was killed, and Gorman made his move. If you can track these thieves and dispose of all of them, all Buntonderry would be beholden to you. Alright. So, find the thieves. Grasshopper. Okay, can't go up there. And we've already talked to all of them. Don't think I missed anything. So let's go on the other side. See what she has to say. I hope you are journeying south to seek the cause of the rumored shadow plague. Without the sun, our crops will wither and die. We will, all of us, starve. You are our only hope. Nothing in here. So let's check the barn. Greetings, I am the Prince of Alonia. This farm seems peaceful. Why are you armed for battle? Looks can deceive. Nowhere in Buntonderry is safe, least of all my farm. Not only do I have to guard against the bandits that menace the entire village, but I also have to contend with my neighbors, Pengar and Felred, who both claim to own a strip of land that is rightfully mine. What is the basis for their claims against you? Several months ago, a heavy storm washed out fences along a strip of land bordering our properties. When the floodwater receded, and I went to rebuild my fence, I discovered that Pengar and Felred had already erected their fences, and had claimed some of my land as their own. It's a small amount of land, but I won't be made a fool of. I'll have justice if I have to fight for it. Ah, where are my manners? You look as though you could use some food. Here, perhaps this will help. I swear I wouldn't be surprised if Felred weren't involved with the bandits. I see a lot of men coming and going from his place at night. I've never trusted Felred. He's lived next to me for over 10 years, and yet he rarely speaks to me. I've tried to befriend him over the years, but it is clear he doesn't care for me. If I were looking for these bandits, I'd start with Felred's farm. The rations have been placed in my trunk. How generous. Nothing in there. Okay. And moving on. Greetings, I'm the Prince of Alonia. You appear to be angry, good farmer. I don't know if you've heard about the looters, but they just struck here on my property this very night, lighting a fire in my granary. Thank God my men and I were able to put it out, as if I didn't have enough problems with my neighbor putting his fences up on my land. What is your grievance with your neighbor? We had a heavy storm that caused flooding in these parts a few months ago. The water washed out a fence that separates my farm from two others. When the water receded, El Turo and I were quick to repair our fences. When Felred, my other neighbor, finally inspected his damage, he accused El Turo and I of placing our fences on his property. Now I have to constantly watch for Felred to make sure he doesn't try to take my fence down. Well, this be my problem, and I apologize for bothering you with it. Here, the least I can offer you is some food. You must be hungry, and I've got plenty here. Buntonderry certainly could use your help with these bandits. I have some information that might help someone looking for these thieves, but with the sheriff missing, we are at their mercy. In the name of every citizen of Buntonderry, I ask you to find and kill these thieves. If you begin to look around Felred's farm, you might find clues as to where the thieves are hiding. I don't trust that Felred. So, both farmers so far are talking about Felred being the angry one, the bad one. Let's take a look. So this is Felred's. Candle. Put up your weapon. I'm the Prince of Alonia, and I come in peace. Why are you dressed for war, good farmer? This sword is not drawn on your account, my prince. I have just returned from chasing some of my neighbor's men off a plot of my land that my neighbor claims for his own. The plot of land is not large, but it has been a part of my family's property for decades. A few months ago, Buntonderry incurred heavy rains, which caused minor flooding. The floodwater washed out the fences at a place where my farm meets two others. Both of my neighbors, Otoro and Pengar, hurried to erect their fences before I repaired mine. They placed their fences several feet inside my property, thus claiming it for their own. As I said, the size of the land is unimportant, but I cannot allow them to believe they can take advantage of me, so I am prepared to fight them for what is mine. However, now that you are here, young prince, perhaps you could decide our argument. You seem honest. Okay, so I seem honest. Happy to see you're still here. Buntonderry needs you. Still haven't found anything. Oh, there's another person. Alright. There we go. Yep, there's really nowhere else for me to go besides here. These are the 3 farms. And we searched around all of them. Have not found anything. Door's locked. Okay. All but our new hopes would be able to help us by capturing the bandits. Nothing there. Locked door. Nothing like a little old-fashioned break-in. That's why we have magic. The sheriff couldn't stop us, boy prince. I doubt that you can succeed where he failed. Have at him, men. Okay. Well, we found out which farmer's the bad one. Put you out of the way over here. John Oldcastle, right in the fray. Sign of Bane. Get you kind of out of the way as a spellcaster. Peppercorn, you know what? You're going right in the fray. Beggar, right in the fray. Stellarex, keep you away from harm's way. Alright. Issue orders, Redlaw. Use magic. Lightning bolt. The one closest. Okay, John Oldcastle, free combat it up. All the fighters, free combat. Just attack what you want until I tell you otherwise. Sign of Bane. You gotta be careful using Explode so much. You can use Explode to completely destroy any battle, but it'll suck down your magic points really quick. So I like to just use Lightning Bolt and Explode on reserve. So we're gonna go ahead and use Lightning Bolt on that one. Heltura. I'll let you do what you're gonna do. Peppercorn, use magic, lightning bolts on that one. Beggar, free combat, and Stellarex, free combat, because they're just going to cast spells. Let's see what we got. Sign of Bane failed, okay. Peppercorn failed. Bandit is slower. Bandit is in the dark. Okay, and back to it again. More lightning bolts. So he's about out of points again. Closest one. Let's put them on targets. Your target, Heltura, is going to be that guy. Stellarex, you're targeting this guy. Why are you walking? No, we don't want to walk. Don't walk away, stupid. They run up to try and punch him? I mean, come on, you're casters. You lightning bolt that guy. Two. Oh. John Oldcastle. see what my casters do. What's that? Sign of Bane cast explode? Well, way to go, Sign of Bane. Alright, Red Law. Get him to remove his armor. Sign of Bane. Inner Noise. Altura. Lightning Bolt. Peppercorn. Slow him down. Stellarex. Increase speed. So John Oldcastle. And he's out of points, so I need to rest. Okay, so you're gonna defend position, Red Law. Sign of Bane, use magic. Increase speed, Gorilla Beggar Love. Altura, use magic. Rain of Fire. Stellarex, you're gonna explode him. Boom. Okay, saved on that explode. Gorilla Beggar Love is faster. Oh, Beggar died. That's too bad. He was a good man. But not everyone can survive. Wish I would have told me he was severely injured before that happened, but oh well. Well, can't save everybody. Alright, let's see. Don't need none of that. Beggar has been killed. Bid farewell to a fallen member of your party. Goodbye, Beggar. You were a beggar. Oh, no kind words? Oh, y'all people are horrible. He's just a beggar. We don't have to say anything about him dying. That's terrible. You know, if y'all don't, because y'all don't know, when somebody dies in your party, after they die, people in your party say remembrances of them. Oh, he was a good man, and stuff like that, but they didn't say anything about the beggar dying. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Everybody's a little hurt, but not too bad. And who is this that did not get in the battle with us? Bandit gonna cower before me. Who are you, and why did you hold back from the fight? Are you a bandit? I am hardly a bandit. I am Glynwyn Ironbelt, Sheriff of Buntonderry. I had been tracking these bandits for weeks and was very close to locating their hideout when they ambushed and overpowered me. I owe you my life. They meant to keep me alive as a hostage in case they were discovered before they completed their crimes. I'm certain they would have killed me once they thought they had stolen all they could from Buntonderry. Neither Buntonderry nor any other village will suffer from their crimes again. You should go back to town and have a healer tend to your wounds. My wounds are minor. I'll be fine. I owe you my life, and I repay my debts. With these thieves dead, Buntonderry should be safe for some time. I offer my sword and warhammer in your service. Will you have me? Yes, I will. Let me gather my weapons and I'll be ready to leave. Lose beggar, gain a sheriff. Welcome, the greater our number, the greater our power. Yeah. So, turns out you are a liar, sir. Don't kill me, don't kill me. I beg of you, don't kill me. I'll confess everything. I allowed these bandits to hide in my corn silo in exchange for money. I confess. Don't kill me. And did you also place stolen objects on Felred's property so that I would believe he was a bandit? Tell me the truth, or your life is forfeit. Yes, yes, I hid those objects. With him arrested, I could expand my claim on his land. I confess everything. El Toro and I moved our fences onto his property. Our claims are not valid. Don't kill me. You promised me you wouldn't. Please spare me. I didn't promise you crap, but it's nothing to gain from killing you. So, you can stay alive. Before I go talk to Felred, I want to go talk to the other guy, see if he had anything to do with the bandits. Rumors are spreading fast. I just heard that you killed the bandit gang. If that's true, then we all owe you a debt of thanks. I assume you got Felred along with all the others. That man was a born thief. I don't know why that sheriff couldn't see that. No, Felred was as much a victim of the bandits as anyone in Buntonderry. Maybe more so. It was your other neighbor, Pengar, who is the outlaw. Humph? You don't say. Well, I still say if you look hard and long at this thing, you'll find that thieving Felred involved somewhere. Well, you're just a horrible person. Everybody hates Felred. Try to talk to a horse. Well, let's see what Felred says. Oh, it's Pengar's place. Okay. I just learned that you slayed the outlaws who have terrorized Buntonderry. When I first met you, I knew you were an honest and brave man. Did you know that El Toro was trying to frame you? Some of his men had stolen objects on your property so that the sheriff would believe you a thief. You needn't worry, though. He not only confessed his crimes, but admitted his claim to your land was false and will move his fence to its proper position. I owe you a great deal. I doubt that an honest farmer like myself can be of much use to you, but if you require soldiers to follow you, I offer myself. Do you need my help? Now, right here, if you take him, he must be in your party until you beat the game. He is a very important part of this game. He is a spell component, I guess you would say. As soon as you take him into your party, it tells you this. But I'm not going to take him right now, because if he comes in the party, he's rather weak. I mean, you can build him up over time, but if he happens to die, you know, you're going to have to restore and everything to keep him in the party. But we want to keep those slots available for who we're going to have to actually kill stuff. We want to keep as many slots available as possible. You see, Felred is, if he dies, it's over. If you decide you're going to dismiss him to take somebody else in, he doesn't come back here. You dismiss him, he's gone. That's it. He's out. And you can't beat the game, because you need him to beat the game. He is one of the components you need from Alonia to complete one of the spells needed to kill Grimnoth, to end Grimnoth. But, so for now, I'm not going to take him. I'm going to leave him here. And, as you can see, when you come back, he asks you again. It goes through the whole thing again. Do you need my help? No. And, you know, eventually we'll come back and we will pick him up when we need him. But we do not need him yet, so he can stay right here and stay safe. And with that note, we are going to go to the inn and rest. And basically because we're out of magic points, we've used a lot, and it's going to kill some time. And since it's going to kill some time, which out of our 100 days, but, you know, we need to rest to get our magic points up. It's the only way we can. So we're going to go ahead and do that, and hope it's not too far for us to get them all the way back up. And we're about to find out. I'll handle the bargaining. Yeah, sure, why not? $42 hours. Okay, that's what he requests. Let's see if that'll fill, or at least give me plenty of magic points back. We're gonna rest until we get them filled, though, because I want them filled. 42 gives us full health. health isn't an issue. We can use cure spells and stuff to get our health up. Magic points is what we're really worried about. And let's see. 19. Nowhere near. And we are already on day 18. It's only been... yeah, it hadn't been long, but we're going to go ahead and just rest right here. Because we go in the end, it says you don't need to rest. I think it might just let us rest. Let's try. Might be the healer is the only one who says you can't rest. Oh, no, he says you can't rest. So you gotta rest outside somewhere. It doesn't matter. You don't need a tent, anything. It doesn't have any impact on the game. But we're gonna go ahead and rest for 48 hours. 2 more days. Take us up to day 20. And take a look. Now we're full magic points. 59, 100, 35, 190. Okay? And it might only take 24 hours more rest to do it, but see, we rested 42 before. And we may only gain magic points when we're at full health. I don't know exactly how it works. There's not a lot of information online about this game, and you know, I just learned certain things over time. When you rest, you get magic points back. Eating, don't do it. Nothing else does it. We're going to go ahead and eat. Enjoy the rations. Now you see that turns white. There we go. And from here, this is where I'm going to end this Let's Play. And I'm going to pick up again on the main storyline when we come back for the next Let's Play. Until then, subscribe if you like it. Hit the like button. And I will see y'all later.